Hey guys, Mellowca here, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Left 4 Dead 1 and Left 4 Dead 2, and why I think Left 4 Dead 3 has not came out yet. Now before we get into the video, I do want to state that this is my own personal opinion why hasn't it came out yet, and none of this has been stated by Valve themselves. Now I'm assuming that most of the people watching this video have played Left 4 Dead 1 and Left 4 Dead 2 before, so you would know that Left 4 Dead 1 and Left 4 Dead 2 are very similar in gameplay mechanics. So Left 4 Dead 1 came out on November 17th, 2008. With Left 4 Dead 2 coming out on November 17, 2009, exactly 1 year later from the first game. Fun fact, November 17th is actually my birthday. So with Left 4 Dead 1 coming out on November 17, 2008, so Gabe Newell, the president and co-founder of Valve, has talked about future plans for Left 4 Dead 1 and about how he's going to release free DLC and updates for Left 4 Dead 1 for years to come. He stated in an interview, the way to keep gaming communities close together and keep the game popular is by releasing updates and DLC. Just like they did with Team Fortress 2. So now I'm going to state what Gabe Newell said in an interview about Left 4 Dead 2. So each time we've released one of those for Team Fortress 2, we've seen about a 20% increase in the number of people who are playing online. And that number is really important because it determines how many community created maps there are, how many servers are running, and so on. So we'll do the same thing with Left 4 Dead, where we'll have the initial release, and then we'll have release more movies, more characters, more weapons, unlockables, achievements, because that's the way you grow a community over time. So basically he stated that over time they were going to release more characters, more weapons, unlockables, achievements, and other stuff like that, so that way more and more people will start to play Left 4 Dead. But just later on in E3 of 2009, Microsoft teamed up with Valve to announce the new games for the future to come to Xbox. There were E3 fans who were excited to hear about some new DLC for Left 4 Dead 1. Instead, Valve announced Left 4 Dead 2. Now while most fans were excited for Left 4 Dead 2, some were very upset about the news that was revealed, because some fans were expecting more DLCs and more content for Left 4 Dead 1, but instead they released Left 4 Dead 2 one whole year later from Left 4 Dead 1. So the fans who were upset about Left 4 Dead 2 coming out went to Steam and made a community called Left 4 Dead 2 Boycott, No Left 4 Dead 2. And just in that weekend, 10,000 members joined the community to share their outrage for Valve not keeping their promise. Within 21 days, a whole 37,000 users have joined the community. The leaders of the group have shared their thoughts and concerns about Left 4 Dead 2. A few of the lines they wrote is, Valve is a company with financial needs, they cannot be expected to survive without the release of new games. And that they are committed to holding Valve's promise of free, continual updates to Left 4 Dead in order to build and sustain the community. If you would like to read some more of that, go ahead and pause the video and you can read over it. At the time, the people had the right to be upset about Left 4 Dead 2 coming out, because Left 4 Dead 1 has only gotten a survival game mode and one DLC map before the announcement of Left 4 Dead 2. Valve has recognized this community and stated that more Left 4 Dead 1 content was on the way. But rather, instead of more Left 4 Dead 1 content, Left 4 Dead 2 was hit with more DLC.
Ugh, I hate stairs.
Oh my god, you hate stuff too?
Sure. Never really thought about it, but yeah, I hate things. I hate those stairs.
I know!
I hate that bridge.
It's so stupid!
I hate your vest.
What now? I don't think this is gonna work out.
Gabe Newell did say in an interview that the Left 4 Dead 2 boycott community was pre-ordering Left 4 Dead 2 faster than the people who claimed they were excited for the new Left 4 Dead. Later in November of 2009, Left 4 Dead 2 was released and sold a whopping 2 million copies within its first 2 weeks.
And so Left 4 Dead 2 is actually, for people who've joined the boycott group on Steam, we can look at their pre-orders, and they're actually pre-ordering the product at a higher rate than Left 4 Dead 1 owners who weren't in the boycott. And what that tells us is that we did a really good job of understanding what these issues were and communicating with this group of what, at the end of the day, are some of our most hardcore and supportive fans over the history of the company.
So the people who joined the community and were hating on Left 4 Dead 2 were actually the people who are ordering the game faster than the people who didn't join the community. Today, Left 4 Dead 2 is one of the most critically acclaimed zombie games of all time. Since launch, Left 4 Dead 2 has came out with DLC such as The Passing, The Sacrifice, Cold Stream. After all the DLC came out, Left 4 Dead 2 has got a DLC of every campaign from Left 4 Dead 1 except The Last Stand. The Sacrifice was the last update that Left 4 Dead 1 will ever receive, which was just a copy-paste from Left 4 Dead 2, but with Left 4 Dead 1's mechanics. Till this day, there are people who still refuse to purchase Left 4 Dead 2 from the community, even from when the game went on cheap sales and sometimes was even free, just to prove that they were still upset that Valve broke their promise. Like this one guy right here. Reporting in, still haven't bought nor played the game. Glad to see Valve still hasn't finished episode 3 of Half-Life. At least we got lots of hacks. I still have never played the game to this day. Do I regret it? No. Screw off, Valve. If you would like to hear more about the Left 4 Dead 2 boycott, I have a link to a video of a guy who's talking about it. He's actually one of my favorite YouTubers, so I recommend go checking out that video. So the reason Left 4 Dead 3 has not came out yet, or been announced, is because the community who brought Left 4 Dead 2 down with their boycott group that has been noticed by Valve themselves. Despite the boycott community being a tiny part of the Left 4 Dead community, Valve has sold more than 12 million copies of Left 4 Dead 2, so Valve would rather put more work into DLC in Left 4 Dead 2 instead of releasing a new game. And before you guys go down to my comment section saying that Back 4 Blood has been announced, Turtle Rock Studios has already announced that Back 4 Blood is not a sequel to Left 4 Dead 2. Now, with Left 4 Dead 2 coming out exactly a year after Left 4 Dead 1, some fans thought that the Left 4 Dead was going to be an annually released game with a few DLCs since the second Left 4 Dead came out exactly a year after the first. That has proven not to be true considering it has been over 11 years since a new Left 4 Dead has been announced. Now, I will say that Left 4 Dead 2 has always been my favorite video game of all time, so if they were to announce Left 4 Dead 3, I will be ecstatic. Some of you may have already noticed my love for the game with my Prayer series of Left 4 Dead 2 nostalgic videos. So I think there's two reasons that Valve has not released a new Left 4 Dead 3, and I think that's because number one, the boycott incident of the fans who are unappreciative of Left 4 Dead 2, and number two, because they already make enough money off of Left 4 Dead 2 to even need to make a third game. If you guys have agreed with what I said in this video, please let me know by liking this video. And if you think I missed any reasons that Left 4 Dead 3 has not came out yet, please let me know in the comment section. Also, all the links to the videos that I used in this video are in the description for you to check out yourself. If you want to see more Left 4 Dead videos, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Hey Tom, it's Bob from the office down the hall. It's good to see you, buddy. How have you been? Things have been okay for me, except that I'm a zombie now. I really wish you'd let us in. I think I speak for all of us when I say I understand why you folks might hesitate to submit to our demand. But here's an FYI, you're all gonna die screaming, all we wanna do is eat your brains. We're not unreasonable, I mean no one's gonna eat your eyes.